All right. Hold up. Everyone chill the fuck out. Everyone calm down. Yo.
Hello.
Hello.
I have knocked.
Did I? I didn't beat the disconnect protect, did I? Damn it.
Oh, God, no.
It is what it is. Here's the thing. My Discord was fine. Well, no, sorry. My Discord broke. My OBS broke. My Chatterino, perfectly fine.
That's annoying.
All services on my computer, with the exception of fucking IRC, failed me. Fucking phone. What are you? Computer? Give me camera, please. Want give camera. I want you give There we go.
Oh, God. It's his nipples.
Don't worry about it. At least I'm not shirtless. Fucking.
Oh, no, then I would have had to open my mouth.
StreamerBot open. OBS broadcast has a new update. I don't care. I don't use you anymore. You're old news. Fuck off. You sent me an invite? You did. Chat, give me like 2 minutes to set back up. It is what it is. Dave, give me your camera. Locks. Man, and we're about to listen to such a great song, too.
We really were.
You know what? Let's listen to it right now. I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did that crashed my fucking stream earlier. There you go. That's what it was.
I'm here for it. Let's go.
That's all that it was. That what I just did was all that it was. Let's listen to it.
You hear the bass? You hear it now?
I mean, I hear it, but it's not Paper Planes.
Yeah, it's not the same, but it's similar enough. That's where it dragged my brain.
Man, this song is so fucking good. And I'm so sad I didn't know about this song for so fucking long. I literally knew about this song last year. I learned about this song last year.
I learned about this song from Pineapple Express, the movie. Which, if you've never seen it, Zach, we should watch it sometime. And stones and bleeding bones and...
Sorry, this is such a fucking jam. Like, Sticks and Stones and Weed and Bones hits. All right. Anyways, this is not Paper Planes.
Correct.
Let me reshare the correct screen now. Hopefully this doesn't crash my stream. Bang. Voice cover. We didn't hear this before.
Okay.
Oh. This is oh fuck. Oh, what's that? Oh my god. Post Malone. This is Post Malone. Post Malone.
Oh, yeah.
Psycho.
Fucking,
Psycho.
Yep.
Hall of Fame by the Script, says Momo. I think this is Posty. This has to be Posty. Hang on, let's listen to more of it. I feel like this has to be Psycho by Posty. I'm gonna guess Psycho. Yeah. Yeah. Maniac. Okay. All right, let's do more. What do we got? Pop Rock, 500 million views, 2012 Easy Part 2 with the choir. People getting it by the choir. Double piano with a pop rock double piano.
2012 with a choir. Is this a POD?
What do you mean?
It's not, I don't think. POD is a group.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's on the tip of my fucking dick. It's on the tip of my dick. Oh my god.
If only you could suck your own dick, then it would be on the tip of your tongue.
I would. I wish. I had to remove a few ribs for that.
Allegedly.
Good clip.
I look, man. I thought so.
Fuck, 2012. I want to hear this as like a female singer. I feel like this is a female singer. All that's coming to brain is people who are very dead. I'm gonna skip. Okay, let's hear the choir. Let's hear the choir that everyone apparently gets this by. No, it's fuck. What tone is it? Yeah, that's what it is. No, it's that's what it is.
Yeah.
Except I was a little bit flat there, but either way.
I wasn't gonna call you out like that. We're not singing.
Is this like a U2? Is this U2?
What would have?
Is this the script? It might be. Because I'm living in a Hall of Fame. Yeah, this is Hall of Fame. This is Hall of Fame. Holy shit. I don't know the words to this fucking song, but I know what it fucking sounds like.
Fair. I'm unfamiliar with this song.
Yeah, it's Hall of Fame. No, this is Hall of Fame.
Nice.
Oh, that's glitchy as fuck. Hang on, let's try that again.
Yeah.
You see the brain reverse engineering? I heard the tones, and then like Momo mentioned it was the script. I looked up the script and I see Hall of Fame, and then it clicks. Living in a Hall of Fame. It's all that I know. The rest of the song, right. I don't know a single fucking word. I don't know a word past that lyric or before that lyric. I just know what it sounds like. Here is. Sorry, I should reduce the volume, but the volume add-on that I use wasn't loading. All right, we get two more. This one's not as popular, but it's in the 80s, 130 million views, pop disco, par 3. We got Synth Bell's Piano, where they usually get it from. We got triple instrument joining on par 3. I feel like that's kind of obvious. Like, of course, people would get it when you add in 3 instruments at once.
Yeah. But also, what has backing vocals and vocals, 2 synths,
2 basses, and bells 2 and pianos?
I mean, it's pop disco, so that's actually not... Oh, you know, it came out in 1980. I always feel like somebody's watching me. No.
Does this sound glitchy to you?
Yeah, but Discord's fucked up for me.
No,
for sure.
It sounded glitchy to me as well.
Okay.
I feel like my crash might have caused some shit to be awake that shouldn't be awake right now. The task manager is currently frozen. So that's fun. Man, I feel like I need to reinstall Windows at this point. My shit's so fucked.
Fair.
Task manager is still frozen. We're back. Okay. Task manager's back. What's using so much CPU? Anti-malware. Am I running updates? Are my updates enabled right now? Shit. That's the wrong updates. Windows. I want Windows update, not Intrepid Studio updates. Nope, my Windows updates are still paused. Oh, but okay. I found something running I could close. 2 things running I could close. But my CPU is still... Why is Firefox busy? Firefox is doing the same shit it was doing literally last reboot. Why are you busier right now than you were before the reboot? 10% CPU. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing all that? All right. Well, we'll figure it out. This is better.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this song? Wow, we're halfway there. That's not disco.
No.
That's not disco at all. Whoa, whoa,
also,
whoa. But it has the same, it's the right tempo. And that is the 80s. Isn't that not?
Yeah, but it's not 1980.
Right. Do you have any thoughts?
It sounds so fucking familiar. Fucking, for all I know, it could be All Out of Love by fucking Air Supply. Actually, it could be All Out of Love by Air Supply. I think the timing's about right.
I'm so lost without you. That song?
Right.
Slower tempo.
And
could this be a Blondie? No.
It's not Heart of Glass. It's not One Way or Another. It's not Call Me. I don't know that I'm familiar enough with Dennis to say it's not Dennis.
That's fair. We can give it a raw guess. It's not. ABBA Super Trooper. Okay. Good options to keep in mind. Oh! Hello.
This is very different than what I was expecting.
Uh-huh.
Is this Hall & Oates?
Holland Oates?
Hall ampersand Oates. Daryl Hall and John Oates at the top.
That's who did Maneater?
Yeah. Is it You Make My Dreams Come True?
Okay, vibes alone, it does sound like such. It's not. And it's not Yellow, so it's not that band. But I didn't know that that's who did Maneater. That's the same group? God damn. Fair enough. Where's the piano? What?
And the bells.
Okay, I glitched the website into
now.
I glitched the website into playing the previous sound effect on this sound effect. Okay, all right.
Yeah, this definitely sounds like ABBA.
This is Super Troopers? Super...
Yeah.
Super Trooper.
Oh. It's Trooper that's spelled weird, not super. Okay.
Man, why is my shit so fucking laggy right now? God damn. Pissing me off. Hang on.
The top 2 Billboard hits of 1980. I was curious, so I looked it up while you were struggling because I didn't know how to help. Are Call Me by Blondie, so good call on Maybe a Blondie. And Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2 by Pink Floyd. Hey, teacher. Ooh, the Pina Colada song came out in 1980.
See, I know
it's
Ball.
Actually called Escape.
I know Ball when it comes to these songs. I just don't know the names and like bands behind them. Anyways. Oh, okay. I get it. You and Dave are too manly for the CPU. I just think that I need to reset my Windows installation. That's what I think. I need to delete it all and just fucking give up and end my life. Anyways, last one. 3.2 billion views. Jesus fucking Christ. 2016. This is a Giga song. Par 5. Double synth, double piano,
Par 5
triple
on a
synth.
Giga song. Are we sure it's a...
Triple synth, electronic dance pop.
We know who it is already. It's got to be Daft Punk.
I don't think Daft Punk has Giga songs like this.
I don't think anybody else is big enough in the pop dance electronic scene.
No, I could think of a few names. I mean, Marshmello is one. Marshmello is Giga big because he got a Fortnite intro.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
It's frustrating, but like, I hate that Marshmello got so big because Marshmello does nothing but 4 chords, and it pisses me off. This ain't Daft Punk. What the fuck is that?
It sounds familiar. Is this Cake by the Ocean by Dance? DNCE?
This isn't Rockabye. Yeah. So far away from her father's daughter, she wants a life for her. No one will come. She's got to see it. Rockabye, baby, rockabye. Rockabye, baby, rockabye. Rockabye. Yeah, Clean Bandit. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what I was thinking. God damn. Thank you,
I've
Momo, for
never
putting it
heard
into
of
words.
that song
That is exactly what I was thinking of.
or that group.
Rockabye, baby, rockabye. It's like lower. Rockabye. This is rave. This is rave. This is a rave song. It doesn't sound it from the MIDI, but trust me, this is a rave song. Goodbye, baby, rockabye. Yeah, Sean Paul and Anne Marie. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Let me have you listen to the actual along with us.
Oh, I'm already listening to it, but I will stop.
This is one of those songs. Yeah. This is one of those songs like Hey Ya, which is a good beat, but no one listens to the lyrics, but the lyrics are actually fucking majestic. Ah.
I might have heard this at the bar.
Yeah.
See, it's weird to me because you say this is rave music. This is just the kind of shit that plays in the bars around here.
Well, imagine
or at least it was when I went to the bars.
Imagine a DJ mixing this over a beat on top of this, and like you're just a crowd of people going, bum bump, bump, just like hands up in the air as this beat's about to drop. And then the fucking bass starts pumping and the DJ's doing some shit that like no one's ever heard of before. Like, oh, it fucking hits. Oh, it fucking hits. DJ's doing some fucking magic shit no one understands. 7 people in the crowd coming their pants.
Oh, speaking of coming, did you ever look at that game I sent you called Becoming?
No. You sent me a game.
You should have. It's the adventure of a sperm trying to find an egg.
Oh, no, I saw that. It's bait. It's obvious bait. All right. Anyways. I'm fucking up my opera.
Oh.
We're done with Bandle.
You know what? Fuck it. Okay.
We're done with Bandle. So chat, we're moving on to some news. Just light news today. Not very much. Not very much going on. I need to change my music back to my casual listening. Right. So chat, first thing we wanted to cover for today, or at least I wanted to cover, and this is mostly because we got nothing else to cover, so why the fuck not? William Shatner is apparently doing heavy metal now. I will let everyone hold their own opinions on what this means. However, he's apparently releasing an all-star heavy metal album featuring Zakk Wylde, Richie Blackmore, and more because you try and tell him not to. It's not what I thought you were going to go for with it. Captain Kirk is set to cover Black Sabbath, Judas Priest, and Iron Maiden on top of his own original. He's making original hard, like heavy metal songs.
Look, if none of you have had the pleasure of listening to Mr. William Shatner sing, sorry, it was really hard to call it that.
No, perfect execution, because that's exactly how he talks. That's exactly how he talks.
That's kind of what I was going for. Although, to be fair, the pacing in a lot of metal songs be like, I desire thee, and a touch of Armageddon. Those are actual lyrics from a death metal song that's one of my favorites, called Liberate Tex and Ferris by Zayo. Yeah, no, so that might work out for him. That might.
The thing that confuses me the most about this image is, like, you know, he's big on Star Trek. Why is he doing something with Chewbacca when Chewbacca's with Star Wars?
Yeah, I knew you were going to go there, mostly because when I first saw this image, I also thought that was Chewbacca at a glance.
Literally looks like Chewbacca. This news story was brought up by Foot. This is just, I feel like this is just silly. This is like a silly celebrity inclusion in music that's going to be auto-tuned as fuck.
I mean, I mean, they never auto-tuned him before.
I don't think he's going to have a voice for heavy metal.
I don't think he's going to either. Let the man have his bucket list. He didn't have a voice for the shit he did either.
It's fair. It's fair. Metal has always been a place where imagination gets loud. This album is a gathering of forces. Each artist bringing their fire, their precision, their chaos. I chose them because they have something to say, and because metal demands honesty. Did I do that right? I feel like I did that right.
Close enough, yeah. I don't know. I'm curious to see what it sounds like.
You know what? Fair is fair. He's going to make something. We're going to listen to it.
He's going to make something interesting.
Yeah.
If nothing else.
You know what? If nothing else, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be something to listen to. It's going to be something to go, huh, that's William Shatner doing heavy metal. All right, cool. We move on. You know? It is what it is. The covers are going to be the coolest thing, I feel like. The covers are going to be what I'm more interested in. But anyway, we'll find out. Anyways, next up, we have a very, very major content creator merchandise brand actually publicly releasing statistics on what merchandise are typically purchased. And the reason why this is cool and interesting and worthy of bringing up is this is market research. They're producing market research for free to the public, which is kind of unheard of in this market, in this particular market, the content creator market.
Right.
Fourth Wall is one of the prominent producers of content creator merch. They're offering a view of what types of merch creators' audiences are actually buying by volume. May offer some insight if you're ever wondering what to focus on if you decide to offer merch. Guess what? It's t-shirts. I don't think anyone was surprised by that.
I could have told you it's t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs, hats, and then outerwear.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Stickers trending, I am not surprised by, because a lot of creators have found, like, I've heard multiple creators being like, yo, so I had some limited edition stickers and they sold out like instantaneously. What the fuck? You guys are like, I'm from the perspective of, I'm a viewer watching creators talk about their speaking of releasing merch. And the creators are always like, I didn't think that many people would buy stickers. Why did so many? Okay, I'm going to resupply the stickers. These things are cheap as fuck to make. I only sell them
RCE
for $1. Like,
right.
they're cheap as fuck to make. I sell them for cheap. Why are you guys like buying them out of stock? Well, because they're cheap.
Right. Well, it's like RCE made his like collectible trading card game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Civil Draft. And that sold out twice.
True.
Like they pushed back the deadline and said, okay, we're gonna, make more of this stuff instead of not. And then they immediately like hit the ceiling there too. And I'm like, man.
What I'm curious about here is what they're labeling as underrated. Why are you I feel like this is fourth wall saying no, please buy these instead.
No, I feel like this is fourth wall saying, hey, these things actually sell and almost nobody has them in their store.
I feel like that's surprise hit. The fact that they have surprise hit on here alongside underrated, I feel like underrated fourth wall is saying, please choose these options, creators, because these are cheaper for us to make and for you to earn money on, versus calendars and desk mats that they didn't expect these to be that large of a hit, and they're almost always selling out. Honestly, I'd do a flashy like half nude calendar for merch. Hell yeah. Or a cheeky calendar, I'll say.
See, I would do I would think of a bunch of stupid jokes like Sunny, right? For instance, the sun and then fuck. And just do them in like my simple, like over fucking exaggerated features, like the cartoon style I do, like I did Sunny and like I did the Raid Squid in for the other guy.
Fair enough.
And I'd probably just make a bunch of stupid fucking jokes.
Pins, I get,
but I
is
feel
trending.
like if you're gonna make it jokes, it would have to be like a joke a day calendar or some shit like that, and that's too much work. Never mind. I'm not making a calendar. You can go fuck yourself.
I'm surprised at where hats are on this list and where tumblers are on this list, because I'm thinking of like modern wardrobe, and I don't think hats are really that large in terms of modern like casual wear.
I know 5 people who I don't know their hair color because I've never seen them without a hat.
But do they wear the hats?
I know.
But do they wear the hats of
in public?
But do they wear the hats of YouTube creators, content creators, or do they wear the hats of sports teams?
All kinds of shit. There's one guy who wears the hat for the local granary. It's a hat. Fair. They have a bunch of hats. They wear different hats every day. A hat is a hat to them. They're hat.
You know what people. I wish I had a hat of? Is Enron. I wish I had the Atrioc hat. I wish I had.
I was just gonna say, okay, Atrioc, calm down.
I wish I had the Atrioc hat. That's a banger hat to have.
But you can get a lackluster video hat at storeenvy.davelovesup.com.
True. Tumblers are also surprising, where like people are very divisive about their tumblers. This is actually like a cultural divide, where people judge you by the tumbler that you have, where people have literally looked at me.
I judge people who call that vessel a tumbler because
I agree. Not. I don't understand. I don't get it. But people look at this and go, "Oh, you got a Owala?" And I'm like, I look at it and I'm like, "Oh yeah, the label says Owala. Yeah, sure, I got an Owala." And they're like, "Oh, I like the Yeti better than Owala." Fucking, I don't care. This one has a straw and you can sip from it.
From Tono, it's Corksicle.
Check this shit out. No. Actually, look at this shit. There's a lock bar, right? There's a lock bar that makes it so that the cap can't open. if the lock bar is in place. And then there's a button here.
This had one of those, but I broke it.
That opens the cap.
Dumb hand.
And then the spigot is a straw plus chug spigot. It's both. And then the spigot itself is all silicone. So to wash it, you just take one of those fucking straw things. That's all you do.
And you jerk it off.
Yeah. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
My Brita bottle, my old Brita bottle that I used to use a Brita bottle as a water can. The spigot, I used to have to replace every like 6 months because it would just get destroyed. Whatever silicone material they used would just get destroyed. This silicone material is like much harder, much like more durable.
Yeah, no, I've noticed that a lot of the silicone ring under the lid of this, which, man, I got to see if I can just order another lid for this or something. Because because it has like a nice straw with a silicone bottom so that when you close it, the straw can actually compress into the cup and pop back out.
Like this is pretty good where it's like, if I screw it off, right, there's the straw. And the straw just comes off.
Yep.
It's just, and then.
Yeah, this one just pops out the bottom. Yeah.
That's it. Shout out to Luan, who put me onto Owala for having the combined straw and sip spigot. That's all I want. And people are like, I like Yeti better. And I'm like, fucking, I care about functionality. I just don't, fuck you and your Yeti.
Yeah, no, look, there are several Yeti vessels in this house, and they were all given to members of
yeah.
Like, I don't think any of us have ever gone out of our way to buy a Yeti anything.
Yeah. Anyways.
I bought shit that looks like Yeti at the Dollar Tree.
Modern culture chasers are cringe to me. I only got an Owala because it's convenient and I wanted something that contained more water than my Brita bottle. I wanted an upgrade. And Luan said Owala. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, fine, whatever. Fucking
like this one.
There's so many people that are culture chasers these days that are just like, no, I care about the brand of water bottle that I... Why do you care about the name of it? Sorry, I'm getting on a soapbox.
I'll never drive a Cadillac because, like, everybody's like, oh, the Cadillac Escalade, the Cadillac Escalade. I'm like, I can get the Chevy Avalanche with all the bells and whistles.
Just get a Chevy. Get a Chevy.
For less than the Escalade base model costs, 9 times out of 10.
Did I say raw? Did I accidentally say raw?
I don't know. Did you? With what?
The clip. No, Momo clipped it perfectly, so it sounds like I said raw things. That's a good clip. Holy shit, I love that. Thank you, Momo. That's a excellent top tier out of context clip. Yes. I appreciate that. Makes me laugh so hard. I love shit like that. I love out of context clips. I was trying to get you without the words and it took the words. Fair enough. Props to the artist. Anyways. All right, we have one final news topic to go over, and it's actually kind of a serious news topic. No, we're not talking about dicks or balls or cum or anything. We have soon.
What about the other news topic that I sent you that you said you were going to add that you didn't add?
You know, thank you for the reminder, actually. Never mind. We're going to add Dave's news topic, which is about dicks and balls and cum all at the same time.
Incorrect.
It's not really. It is about PlayStation shutting down the Demon's Souls and Shadow of the Colossus remake studio, Blue Point Games. This is sad.
So, okay, I'm gonna give the TLDR because there's a lot of information here. What it boils down to is they're pretty much Blue Point is pretty much known for their ability to take stuff other people has made and do cool stuff with it. They do a lot of work on a lot of collections. They did those 2 remakes to phenomenal success, might I add.
Yes,
like these aren't guys who are just assembling collections. Like
Shadow of the Colossus.
And
Shadow of the Colossus is one of my favorite games. As a kid who didn't own a PlayStation, I went to my friend's house to play Shadow of the Colossus as a kid. Go ahead.
Fair.
Sorry.
They were working on a live service God of War game for Sony up until January of last year. When that got canceled, they've spent the last year pitching ideas to Sony. None of them have basically landed with Sony management. And so they're dissolving the studio. Is basically what it boils down to.
I have a physical copy of the Shadow of the Colossus remake that I never opened but bought for the PS4 somewhere.
Nice.
I have it somewhere.
It's really kind of shitty, right? But
I don't know where it is. No, it's
at the end of the day, they spent the last year pitching ideas that aren't gaining any ground instead of making money.
Yeah, no, this is a studio that
you don't.
This is a studio that you don't hear about in active development conversations. They don't have active projects that they're working on. It's fair enough that they get shut down. It is kind of shitty. They did. I'll give them props where it's due. They did an excellent job at the Shadow of the Colossus remake. And if you haven't played Shadow of the Colossus, or if you didn't play it as a kid, if you didn't play the remake, it's not a game that a modern audience would enjoy. Absolutely not. It is a game of an empty world, and the world is empty on purpose.
Yeah.
The Shadow of the Colossus is a game that it's an artist's piece.
I'm going to say it like this. The game is good because it sucks, and the game doesn't suck because it sucks. It sucks because it sucks.
It's not an ideal video game. It is a piece of art that you play. It's
right.
And because of that, it's not that entertaining of a video game to experience. But it's like if Legend of Zelda didn't have any mobs, if Legend of Zelda didn't have any goblins or like rock monsters or things to defeat, all that it had was you and then puzzles and then Ganondorf, and that was it. That's Shadow of the Colossus, but 13 times over, where there's like 13 or 14 different, very intricate, very custom, very unique Colossus level boss fights where you're climbing on top of the boss and stabbing it in the face where its head is like the size of a fucking bus. Like,
yeah,
it's an insane video game. It's an insane concept of a video game that they made back in the PS2 era. The fact that they did that back then was so incredible. And the fact that the world was empty back then was justified by like, oh, that's a limitation of the console at the time. When they did the remake, they kept the emptiness because in hindsight, the emptiness of the video game actually played to the story's narrative, the very bare minimum story's narrative of the world being fucking void of life. Because that made sense to the narrative of the game is actually a depressing narrative.
And that's what I meant by it sucks. The game is depressing.
It's depressing as fuck.
It's depressing at the beginning, and then it feels kind of better, like a third of the way in.
You feel like you're going to start to be a hero. You feel like you're starting to be,
you're definitely
it's like 90% of the way in. You're like, yeah, I'm a fucking hero. Yeah, I'm gonna, and then you get, oh,
once you cross the midpoint, if you're observant, but I didn't interact with that game until I was in my 20s.
It's the last fight. It's the last boss fight, and just before the last boss fight, that you have a heartbreak moment.
Oh, right. But I'm saying you can start to notice changes in your character.
Oh, yeah. No. You see you see the darkness start to convert and like intermix into your,
and you start to go, am I
doing the wrong thing? But
am I?
Yeah.
But we have to do the other thing.
It's Link's story, but darker, which is insane.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Ben and Ariel's is Link and Zelda, but if they were murderous hobos.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, Link and Zelda is just kind of the classic fantasy trope.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Shadow of the Colossus is a good game.
It really is. I love this game so much. And to the point where I bought the anniversary not to play it, but to own a physical copy of the game for PS4.
I have the physical copy of the game for PS2, I believe, still.
I wish I did. I didn't own a PS2, so, there's no reason for me to own it.
My roommate bought me a PS2 at a yard sale because he wanted to play this game again. He bought me for Christmas a PS2 so he could play it on my PS2. We also played a fuckload of Soul Calibur back then.
I had a friend who had Shadow of the Colossus, and she was like, okay, same friend who was a Tamagotchi on the DS. Like, she had the DS, she had the PlayStation. Like, she had a ton of games that she played herself a lot, and she completed those games a lot. And then we would go over her house, and we would play the games we never got to play because we didn't have a PlayStation. So that's where I got like Spyro experience. That's where I got Shadow of the Colossus experience. Man, we mostly played Shadow of the Colossus because that game actually takes a long fucking time to beat.
It really does.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this is sad, but like, this is a studio that didn't really have much name to fame. So it is what it is. Unfortunately.
It's unfortunate for them, but I think it's a talented group of individuals.
Yeah.
And so I mean, they look, software people will basically always be able to find work. It just may not be as glamorous as what they were doing previously or what they'll be doing next, right? But that's like one of the benefits of being at that level, I guess, is, you have the resume you need to kind of get your foot in the door.
And here's the thing. Sony ain't doing well.
No.
They've had
they keep making terrible decisions.
Yeah.
I think this is actually a good decision on the part of Sony. It's just sucks that it's at the expense of other people. But if they're not making anything, why are you still paying them?
Yeah. True.
Right? And I get that. It's been a year. True. Fucking, I feel like that is more than giving a team a fair shake, especially a team of 70 people. That is a lot of people to keep on staff to pitch ideas.
Here's the unfortunate part, though, and not me as a fan saying this, but this is the same team of people that people thought were going to make the Bloodborne PC port.
Yeah.
And that's now an incredibly sad group of people.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Anyways, we move on to our final topic now, our official final topic. And this is kind of a special topic because this might be something that come March 6th or further, you get to see more of. And this is something that all of humanity should be excited by. Artemis 2, the NASA mission, is on schedule to do the first human crewed round trip around the moon since Apollo 11. Round trip, that is.
50 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, technically speaking, Apollo 13 was a moon orbit mission. Technically, it ended up being that. It was supposed to be a landing mission, but it is what it is. We don't talk about that. But this is incredibly exciting. This is genuinely incredibly exciting. This happened so long ago, and the fact that we're now returning to it is
now,
a
here's
huge
my
excitement
question to you, because I have seen people talking about okay, and this is the tinfoil hat crew.
Okay.
Those are the people I'm talking about.
Okay.
But I thought it was like a fun thought experiment. They're
sure.
like, okay, what if we're going back to the other side of the moon because we're reestablishing contact with some sort of colony there from some aliens or something?
They are going 360 around the moon, so there is conspiracy theory of people like dropping like a payload off on the backside of the moon. Yeah. I have seen that.
And all kinds of shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all mostly stupid, but it's fun.
Bottom line, like, I mean, that is like, people can be excited about that much as they are. You know, there's been some political figures that have announced the existence of extraterrestrial life, but I don't. But give me proof.
Bunch of unredacted files.
Yeah. Well, it's like mathematically, sure, that's going to happen. Technologically, what it would take for a civilization to cross the interstellar space barrier would be insurmountably impossible from our perspective of technology, to the point where extraterrestrial beings that crossed that space to reach our space, we would probably not even perceive them as living. You know, there's just so many different layers of that.
Right.
But
and it's
either way,
not necessarily a carbon-based life form. We have evidence that proves that life can be based easily on silicone as easily as carbon.
Yeah.
And it is estimated that life can be based on a number of other materials, including a particular radioactive isotope, but I don't remember which one.
And I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember which isotope exactly. Like, as well, like it's not uranium. Of course, it's not uranium, but it's
no, it's is it an iridium isotope?
Periodic table. Fuck, that's too zoomed out. Hang on.
Fuck, that's too zoomed out.
Thorium.
Thorium, yes, thank you.
It's thorium. If I remember right, it is thorium.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Anyways, fucking either way, this is the first manned
It's awesome.
How would you call this? Extraorbital Earth extraorbital mission. This is the first manned mission that has left Earth's orbit since the Apollo missions.
And as long as they don't fuck up, they'll make it back.
Right.
But that's kind of on them.
And it turns out that actually the heat shield on this Orion spacecraft is actually unique in that the return trajectory from the moon is actually kind of a free fall trajectory where as soon as they leave the moon's orbit, they should be lined up as much as possible with the Earth's orbit to be like, we're going for it. No gas at all. And that's fucking scary.
Well, they're basically doing the same slingshot maneuver Apollo 13 made.
Apollo 13 had adjustments even on the way back. They did. They had tweaks on the way back. They had fucking maneuvers on the way back from the moon. They don't got no gas on the way back on Orion. They don't. They're butt first.
On the rocket, they do have. They do have.
I'm talking the actual, like, the schematic, the plan. They are dead free fall after they leave the moon's orbit. They are dead free fall trajectory towards the Earth. That is their flight plan.
Well, so one of the benefits of this over, say, Apollo 13, right, who did a very similar maneuver to this, is Apollo 13 was planning on landing and then leaving.
Right. Yeah. So Apollo 13 had a lot more fuel. Because
and the timing was wrong for that type of slingshot to line up right.
Yeah.
But here, that's why they have these tight windows where they can launch, because that just gives them the correct trajectory to come back.
It's a gravity assist return is basically what it is. You can see here at step 11 around the moon. Lunar flyby, and then step 12, trans-Earth return. Return trajectory correction, burns as necessary. Okay, so they do burn. To aim for Earth's atmosphere, travel time approximately 4 days. Then the crew module separates after the RTC at step 13. So once they enter Earth's orbital trajectory, they separate. That's fucking scary.
Once they enter the gravity well, and they are for sure captured.
That's fucking scary, though. That they're like hours. They have to wait.
That's how they've all done it.
Hours.
That's how fucking all of the Apollo missions.
David, I'm saying every single one of these is fucking scary. I don't
disagree with you.
I've played Kerbal Space Program.
And they could wind up on their way to Mars.
I've played Kerbal Space Program. I've been terrified for my Kerbals in this situation. I've done this. I've done this exact maneuver. Look at it. Okay,
I've done this maneuver and happened to get a perfect launch where I didn't need to touch anything through the rest of the fucking thing.
I have too. It's so nice when it happens.
I've done it exactly one time, and I'm like, man, I should never play this game again.
Like there is. Here's the thing with Kerbal Space Program is there is math around what time you launch and which orbital angle you launch at. I never fucking pay attention, so it's always like whenever I actually get out of Kerbin's orbit, it's always like, okay, how do I readjust my orbit? How do I expend?
Where did I leave the moon?
Right. I have to now burn additional delta V to reach the moon because I didn't land it up right. But then every once in a while, it's like, oh, I already hit the moon's orbit. Oh. Well, I can just chill. Wait, hang on. I got all this additional delta V. Like I got like thousands of additional delta V going on.
I had one launch, and it was I was testing a thing before stream, and then I couldn't replicate it on stream. But I had happened to launch, and I was trying to launch a guy into the sun. Which is surprisingly hard to do.
It is difficult because you have to break Kerbin's orbit, but not just Kerbin's, but the moon's as well as Kerbin's, and then fucking you have to slow yourself down.
And
you don't have to speed up.
Dragged off course by anything.
You don't have to speed up. You have to slow yourself down. That's the thing. You have to break Kerbin orbit and then slow down. It doesn't make sense.
But no, I launched, and I did like full stage 1 dump in solid fuel boosters, because man, they're heavy, but for stage 1, That's fine.
Stage 1 is Atmo, solid, like you just slam it. Yeah, it's fine.
But I happened to be on a trajectory that the moon kind of grabbed me and just
slingshotted you
in the direction of the sun.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is never going to happen again. I don't think I could do this if I tried. I tried several times later that day on stream and never got it to go.
The last time I played Kerbal Space Program, I played it with KerbNet on. So I had to set up my own satellite networks that were in geosynchronous orbit around Kerbal, and then some satellites not in geosynchronous. And in some satellites, I had to throw up to the moon, like 4, 5, or 6 of them up in orbit of the moon to be in constant sync so that when I actually sent Kerbins to the moon, I could actually fucking tell them what to do. That was crazy. The last time I played Kerbal Space Program, I did that. That was fucking crazy. It is actually a lot more of a fun way to play Kerbal Space Program than I thought it was going to be. Either way.
Yeah, no, that sounds awesome.
This is still cool. This is the what is it? The Orion spacecraft. This is the first time the Orion spacecraft and this SLS is ever going to host human parties. So everyone's nervous about it. They did a wet launch or a wet bench or whatever the fuck they call it. They did that like a month ago, and it was was a wet dress rehearsal like a month ago. It was supposed to happen. The launch was supposed to happen this month, but it didn't because the wet dress showed a fuel leak, a hydrogen fuel leak.
And one of the cabin seals was weak or something, I think.
Well, I think the fuel leak was on the ingest, which also included the cabin seal.
The cabin, okay.
It was about the seals. The problem was with the seals on the spacecraft. So they did a seal swap on the platform. Apparently, this is a similar issue that they have with Artemis 1. So they did the same exact thing. They replaced the seals, and they did a wet dress again today. The wet dress was supposed to be a full rehearsal of the launch sequence, and not today, yesterday. I watched the full live stream yesterday. The wet dress went really well. They tested throughout the full fake launch window, and even so, they still had, I think it was like after all of their testing, they still had like 20 minutes remaining of the launch window. After all of their testing, after all the, like they did the fuel test, they did the rocket test, they did the environment test, they did all this other, like, pull extract, like everything like that. And they still had launch window remaining inside of that testing example. So it went really well. This last wet test went really well. The earliest that they're going to be able to launch is still, I thought I had it somewhere here.
It's the 6th, isn't it?
I don't think I do. But the earliest that they're going to launch, is it in the resources here?
I think it was at the very top.
Mission availability. There we go.
Oh, you were looking for the whole schedule.
Is March 6th on Friday. The earliest time that they're going to launch is March 6th on a Friday at 8:30 EST, or I think the actual schedule says 8:45 EST. Now, guess what? That lands exactly where Dave and I like to stream on Fridays. So your boy has signed up as a public distribution of the live stream of this launch. Now, it doesn't matter if it happens on the 6th or the 7th or the 8th. I can, whenever this actual launch lands, I am now registered to be able to restream this launch. If Dave also wants to stream it, Dave, you're also going to have to probably sign up for it. I've sent you the link. I can refresh it if you want me to, but it's easy to register. It's free to register.
Sucky titty Buzz Lightyear.
There you go. It's free to register. You can sign up to be a public watch party. And that's what I did. And as for when it asks for the company, I just put my Twitch name. And the website, I just put my Twitch URL. And then when it says like describe the watch party, I just said it's a fucking Twitch stream. It's cringe. That's like, if it happens on Friday, it's likely to happen on March 6th still, but we don't have official word yet. Here's the thing with launch windows. They're very, very finicky. It depends on a lot of fucking things. It depends on weather. It depends on if a stray asteroid comes into the fucking view. It depends on cosmic rays or sunspots. It depends on a lot of fucking things. They have to send astronauts up into the air for 10 fucking days. They not only have to plan for the launch window, they have to plan for the return window. So they have to. We don't know if it's going to be Friday. I'm hoping it's going to be Friday, so that Dave and I can cover this, because that's going to be sick as fuck if that happens. Agreed. But if it's not Friday, I'm going to try to do my best to try and cover it on a stream that I have. This is a special exception. I'm going to make a special exception for it. If Dave is also there, Dave can also be there. You know, it is what it is. Outside of Friday, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. It depends on when the launch window is.
If it's not on Friday, it might be like the boxing stuff, and I'll just come hang out with you on your stream.
It might be Saturday at 9 p.m. It might be Sunday at 11 p.m. It might be Monday at 12 p.m.
That's noon. Oh, no, that's midnight.
That's midnight.
Sorry. 12 p.m. is noon.
Oh, sorry. 12.
That's 12 a.m.
Yeah. 11 p.m.
But I get what you're saying now. Yeah.
Yeah. Or this is Wednesday at 1 p.m. effectively. That I won't be able to make. This one I won't be able to do.
Right.
4-1? What's 4-1? April 1st
April Fool's Day
is a Wednesday. I might be able to do this one. I'll be able to squeeze that one. And this is April Friday again, April 3rd, a Friday again at 8 p.m. on the dot. Like, there's a lot of opportunity for me to be able to restream this launch. In my launch, in my like streamable window, and Dave as well.
Right.
I'm incredibly hopeful that I'll be able to do this. And if not, then I'm going to yell at Dave to do it.
Okay. Fair enough.
So we'll see what happens. But this is incredibly exciting. This is the first time humans have left Earth's orbit in decades, multiple decades.
Right.
This is not
genuinely like 50 or 60 years.
Yeah, this is not a simple trip. This isn't a vacation. This isn't a road trip. This is a holy shit. They're actually doing something that we haven't done since cell phones didn't exist. And they're allowed to have cell phones on this mission, by the way. That is another cool thing.
Right.
There was actually stipulation NASA has allowed all 4 astronauts to keep their cell phones to take as the ability to take their own photos and videos. And they have supportive satellites in place to receive signal from those cell phones.
Right.
That's fucking. We're going to get unprecedented access to data from astronauts going around the moon. And here's the fucked up thing: barely no one in America knows it right now.
Okay, so Ricky, whose grandfather worked for NASA,
yeah,
was unaware of this when I talked to him about it yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, this is.
Ricky has also had a weird week with like family stuff going on, but still.
This project has had the worst marketing campaign in the history of moon missions.
Yep.
And even considering like the marketing campaign of Apollo 13, which was considered, that's just normal.
Right.
And then everything went catastrophic, and then people actually paid attention. Anyways.
Almost as if it were planned by the government, folks. Don't let them. I'm kidding.
Conspiracy. Anyways, I have to pee again, and this is our last topic. So
I also have to pee, and this is our last topic.
Fair enough. So chat, we're gonna go pee-pee. We're gonna have pee-pee time, and then when we get back, we're gonna play a fresh spawn of our Hightail server, because Hightail had some updates recently, and we're gonna enjoy those fresh. So we'll enjoy that when we get back. But in the meantime, chat, enjoy some BRB clips. BRB. Okay, I hit the clip button again, and god damn it. Yeah, my touch portal clips have been broken.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Is this a fucking Gmod edit? Because that's even more scary. Yeah. Pull over. Yeah. Other skin. What does other skin mean?
Is your skin pissing you off? Should you be in jail for the way?
It literally.
Hang on. Okay. Welcome to the grand opening.
I don't care. Give me that purple shit. Just fucking. I'll take 2 pounds.
You want the purple shit?
Yeah, 2 pounds.
2 pounds of the. I don't even have 2 pounds of the purple shit. Oh no, we're being raided.
Get. Oh, I got the scorpion gun out. That's funny. But she's 70% water, so like she could technically, I mean,
dude, if I handed you water and it was lumpy because it was 30% person, you would not be okay with that.
It depends on the person. There's some people.
It depends on the person. Some people like their water lumpy. They're called cannibals. Dave, you're not considering that. Additional context. That does make a lot of sense. You know what? I think I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. But I was cooking though, wasn't I? I was whooping up something special with what was going on in my brain hole. Like that was God damn. Oh my god, I did not realize the position I dropped this man. Oh no. I am so sorry, sir.
I smashed like 9 tacos. They were so
Why
fucking
would you
good,
smash them? You're supposed to eat them.
Dick and all.
I smashed them into my face,
Archivist, you want to do another?
mostly
gonna
getting them
say-
into the hole.
Are you gonna
What?
say you smashed them into your dick? What the fuck am I doing? I started this stream exploding enemies with dual laser miniguns. I'll be right back. At level, okay? Mizkif, Techtown, if you're watching this right now, I receive more dick pics than you per day, I guarantee it. Alright? Fuck you. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Oh, fuck. So fucking good. Cold drinks are the only way to drink anything. False. Look at what I just did. All right, yeah. If you can't drink room temperature liquids, pussy. How are we feeling about the comma? Hit him with 100%
But
accuracy.
I'm going to be more focused on Bori, Palandis, and Amina, because I can hit each of them with an Eldritch Blast Bolt, and they will all die because of my thing that I...
Someone please clip that shit.
do.
That was- Making a reference to the trailer where Chief just straight up drives a squad of Marines off a cliff. I think I can actually make this though.
Pigs can fly.
Oh, there's a wall. Ooh. All right, that one was not intended. Like the explosion after the fact. Ooh. Yikes.
I blocked so much, she just became one with the floor. Oh. What the fuck?
That was wonderful. What the hell was that? Guy says something ridiculous, wife off screen throws something at him. It's like, it's perfect. That's that kind of cute shit that I love to watch on Twitch.
Back it up now. Let's go.
Sir? Okay. You were a little short before. I don't know what happened.
I thought that was a dead.
They're just behind his head and he's not even getting railed. Like, why
Damn,
do this
Fen.
stretch if there's no good benefit?
Didn't know you were into self-sucking like that. I mean, damn.
Yo, you guys can't just join the Discord.
He's got the ribs removed and everything.
Right? Fucking pulled a Marilyn Manson and none of us knew it.
I will give you money.
That's fucking hilarious.
I will kiss you. I might not give you money, you guys.
Not gonna do anything.
They tried
No,
to
don't
push
shove
basket.
Bitch.
Fucking dick. Oh,
fuck you. Go over there.
Did you
Hurt my
just see what
friend.
happened? You
No,
picked him
what?
up. I shot him with an arrow while you were picking him up, and then you threw him.
Oh, that poor man. Are you okay, Basket?
Oh, there's my third ghost. Hell yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah, I was zooming.
Fucking hell.
And processor is Intel 7th gen. All right, we're back. And we are going to switch to Hightail. Dave is still here, but we're just gonna be gaming, so
Yeah.
no need for his camera. All right. Oh, I should reset the spawn instead of being in admin mode. Right. So here we are, fresh spawn. Hello, you have come, I see. Oh, that's yellow. No, it's red. That's red. Hmm. I don't know about a lot of that stuff.
I just
What
like that I look like a crazy scientist. That's fun for me.
What are we doing now? We are playing a game. We're playing Hightail. And we're just kind of getting into it. Set game. Hightail. So I've been maintaining a server for the past month or so of the first launch of Hightail, but ever since then, there's been a number of updates, a number of mod updates and shit like that that have happened that have caused me to want to... Well, I thought that was going to give me wood. That did not give me wood. Have caused me to want to reset the world. So I've reset the world because in the previous version of this world, I was a fucking god. So was Dave. And we ran out of things to fucking do. It is what it is. You thought this was Minecraft? It's very easy to confuse in Minecraft because Hightail was inspired by Minecraft.
And made by Minecraft modders.
Made by Minecraft modders, yes. Plant fiber and stick. Okay, so there's stick. I forget how to start in this game. Oh, there we go.
Punch a tree.
No, punching tree led nothing. Led to nothing. So I had to collect twigs and stone first.
Really? Because I have a bunch of wood in my pocket from punching tree.
Well, you're wrong.
Where are you?
I just ended the life of an entire tree in one block hit. Because, thank you, Vein Miner.
If it's a 1x1 tree,
it was not.
You don't even need to use... Okay, I was going to say, that's one of the quality of life things they did is...
I know, this game just has fucking physics. Yeah. I remember.
Well, I was trying to tell chat, because they might not have seen it. because you haven't streamed a lot of this game.
That's fair. That's very fair.
But yeah, that's one of the numerous quality of life improvements that this game makes just by default over base Minecraft. Is Minecraft has a mod called Treecapitator. This game just does that.
Yeah,
No
just
more
kind of
floating trees.
lets you end the life of trees. Now, that is natural. This isn't a mod. The mod is for more universal reasons. If you look at a piece of ore and then you mine it while holding left alt, I have a mod that lets you mine out the entire vein of that ore. And it'll also drop the results of that ore in front of you. Oh, what is that? That's a wolf.
It's pretty good.
Oh, my axe is about to break. I don't think I can... I don't know why I jump attacked. Dave, I jump attacked. I jump attacked a fucking wolf. Oh, shit! Oh.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Wolves in this are not like wolves in...
Well, and I jump attacked. You can't jump attack in this game. You can't jump attack crit.
Right. Oh, I thought you meant you used the, like, special... The signature ability is what it's called.
No.
Because there's also with, I think it's the mace. You get like a big swinging arc jump attack.
No, I had no weapons and I was jump attacking with the hatchet because that's what you do in Minecraft is you get the axe and then you can jump attack with the axe and it crit hits for like 5 hearts of damage in Minecraft.
Oh shit, now I'm being chased by a wolf and was that a snake I heard? It was. Hey snake, why don't you bite the wolf? Please, thank you.
Where do I want to build? Maybe I build down here.
Oh. See, the frogs, I was gonna go say hi to the frogs, but the frogs live with the fishmen. Oh, fuck!
That's
another venomous snake. I'm just out here picking mushrooms, man. Why you gotta be such an asshole?
I have a spot picked out for my base. I'm going to go to it.
Trying to find a spot for mine.
Why is there a marker on my compass for Finn's new place? Finn hasn't had access to my server. What do you mean Finn's new place?
Unless it was Fen being funny. Ah.
World died.
Yeah, I died and the server crashed.
Well, that's fun.
Which isn't a good sign. Oh, possibly caused by funny death announcer. You know what? Checks out. Maybe disable that.
Aborted by peer. Is funny. Hang on. Funny death announcer. Hang on. I don't remember that mod.
It's one
Oh.
I suggested you add because always
Yep.
funny haha when people die.
And it has not yet had an update for this version of the game. So it gone. I'm going to document it. Wait, before I document it, I'm going to restart. Server's restarting. I'm going to document it in my channel. Removed funny death announcer. Typing it somewhere so that I can remember.
Right.
Back up.
Oh my god, it's the space clave.
Bitch. All right.
Hi, you want to keep coming with me?
Oh,
I died. I'm going back to get my stuff.
and you're going in the same direction that I was going to make my base.
This is just the direction I was going.
Fuck you, it's my base.
You and I both know I'm going to go to 2 or 3 times farther than you ever thought of going.
Yeah, probably. We both know it's going to be a mistake.
What, me going that far?
Yeah, because if you go that far, then you're going out of zone 1. And you're just going to be detrimental to yourself. Especially with RPG leveling. You're just
No,
going to
I'm
make
just going
things
to go to
harder
the
for
next
yourself.
zone 1.
There isn't a next
Can I
zone
get-
1. It's going to be zone 3
Yes,
down.
there is.
We already see zone 3 below us.
Right, but if you continue going in that direction, you'll hit another zone 1. Guaranteed.
But you have to.
If you walk any direction for long... Yeah, but I can
But you
run
have to
away
pass
from
zone
shit.
3.
Yeah, but I'm not afraid of running naked past zone 3.
All right, yeah, stress the server unnecessarily. Sure, yeah, why not? I'm just moving my complaint onto a different subject.
I noticed. Karen.
I'm not a Karen, I'm just rage baiting. There's a difference. All right. Well, this is the spot that I had outlined for my base. Is this Fen? Yeah. Let's see. This looks like a Fen construction. Yeah.
I'm almost there. I died again.
Yeah, this looks like a Fen
So
construction.
Decided I didn't care about the dozens of mushrooms they claimed from me.
See, I wanted to put my house right in here, chat. Can you see? Yeah. I wanted to put my house right in here, but with Fen being in such close proximity, I don't know if I want to be that close to a gross Viking. Ew. Yucky.
He will kill you.
No, he won't. He'll understand.
That's kind of his whole thing.
No, he'll understand. He knows he's gross. Meanwhile, I could go down here. Oh, hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Far.
I'm just trying to fill all their stuff with flower petals. That's why I grabbed so many. I'm just filling whatever inventory will take flower petals with flower petals. Which I feel is a harmless enough prank.
Yeah. Just spamming Fen's chests with junk.
He had one chest and it had one open slot.
Yeah, that's fair enough. If he only had one open slot, that's his own fault. Ooh, spider. Oh, it's a level 15. Uh-oh. I juked it. I juked it 3 times in a row. It couldn't hit me.
Nice.
Right. I'm going to force myself to not make a cave base this time.
Where is our mini map, Zach?
M. Oh, minimap? There's one.
There really should be.
I need to gather small stone for a workbench. There we go. What? Oh, any stone. Oh. I forget which workbench is the actual, like, game's default workbench and which is a modded workbench. Okay, I think that's the Skyrim workbench. This is the game's vanilla workbench.
What the fuck are you? Oh my god, you're so fast. You're like an eager little bunny running for his first fuck. Please get off my ass. Oh, fuck, no, I'm being chased by a bear. I don't know where the bear came from.
My ass.
No, that's where it's going.
Nah. You're wrong on that one. That's where it came from. That's where it came. That's where it came.
See, that's what I was implying. That's where it's going, and when it gets there, it'll be coming. Wait. Yeah, no, that's fine.
I mean, how the fuck do I repair shit besides just, like, tossing it out into the world?
You make a repair kit.
That's more expensive than just remaking a crude hatchet.
Oh.
Repair kit costs iron. Crude hatchet costs rubble.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't repair a crude hatchet. I would hang on to it and throw it in the salvager or whatever the fuck it's called. Man, I wish it wasn't raining at night. So they made the guys with the big swords faster. The looter chests do seem to have replaced the other chests appropriately.
My mic died. That explains why you weren't answering me.
Oh, yeah, probably.
So looter chests, I haven't tested specifically if two people can access them. So where are you?
I'm at the shrine thing right by your place.
Are you at a chest?
I will be in 5 seconds. Yeah. But you know the teleporters on the map that go to the place where you do the memories shit?
Yeah, the
I'm at that thing right by you.
temple gateway.
Yes.
Hang on. I can't, for some reason, I can't load up the player menu. So hang on.
It's like north of you.
You're at the one
Like
south
due
of
north
spawn.
You. Yes.
Where is Dave? The golem is still here.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, I was upstairs. I'm still being attacked. Yeah, I don't have weapons or anything.
Did you loot one of these chests? Which one? This one?
I looted both of them. I looted both of them.
Okay. My loot is fresh. Did you clear them?
I cleared them both.
Okay. So, good. Looter is working. Wow.
Wow, what?
I'm just surprised. I'm impressed at looter in this game. I don't know why. I'm terrified by looter. I have PTSD about looter.
Okay, fair enough.
the amount of trauma I had to go through when it came to explaining to people why the server was lagging because of Looter. I've had such a distaste for Looter for such a long time. Even after we've been through a mod pack that stably had Looter, I still don't trust it. I still understand the potential for it to be a problem. Even after I've been through a mod pack where it was stable. This is 6. Okay. So yeah, but yeah, no, like knowing that Looter is working, that's I'm actually very happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Very confident in what we got going on.
Yeah. Same.
This is just the God, I wish it wasn't nighttime.
Same.
Oh, shit, that's fucking dirt. Chat, I know it's terrible for you guys to see anything. It's also terrible for me guys to see anything.
Same.
Chat, I know it's hard to see for you. It is also hard to see for me. So one annoying thing about live streaming is that the viewer always sees things darker than you see it.
Yeah. And there are some small things you can do to alleviate that a little bit, but it doesn't work for every game, which means you can't have it set all the time. Yada yada yada.
That's just a law of encoders, basically. Every single encoder has this problem. Darker colors always decrypt darker than it gets encrypted at. The amount of times I stare at my fucking iPad when I'm watching a streamer and they're playing like Rust, and it's like pitch black for them, but they can like, it's pitch black and like Rust gets dark.
Yeah.
But Rust gets dark in a way that you can still sometimes make out silhouettes of players. So like they'll be shooting at people. They'll be shooting at people because they see like the light of a night vision goggle or the light on the attachment of their gun or whatever. I don't see fucking shit on my iPad. It's just black. It's just nothing but a black fucking screen. I hate it.
He do chat. It true. He told me himself.
Yeah. Oh, I'm used to crude materials being made instantly. Hang on. Okay, shovel did not get made instantly.
Shovel isn't crude for some reason, though.
I have a crude excavator that did a lot more than I...
Oh.
That's right, I fucking hate the shovel. It does a lot more than you really fucking want it to.
Yep.
I hate the shovel.
That's super fair.
As I'm listening to the song I Remember by Deadmau5, I remember I fucking hate that fucking shovel. Jesus Christ. I remember. Fuck it, I'll pickaxe all this dirt. Fuck you, dirt.
I'm gonna eat this fish.
By the way, I can control the nighttime, like the amount of time that it is night and the amount of time that it is day.
Can we make it 75-25?
It is currently... Let me let you know what it is. I think it's basically that, but with like 5% difference.
So 70-30? Yeah, it's functionally the same.
Universe, worlds, hello worlds, config. Man, where is it? Where is it in the actual config file? I know I can actually set it. I can set sun height percent, sun angle degree, bloom intensity, bloom power, sun intensity, sun shaft intensity, sun shaft scale factor. Hang on. Hightail settings. Worlds. There's the view distance adjustment. Edit on the world. Daytime duration in seconds, 600. Nighttime duration in seconds, 300. So
Okay.
it's 2 to 1.
Yeah, it's fine. That's reasonable.
Dave saying, that's reasonable. Meanwhile, he just previously asked for 3 to 1. It's
Well,
kind
yeah,
of a
but I'm
large
not
ratio
super picky.
difference. It's also
Right,
quick.
it's better than-
It's also quick enough that it's not a problem. It's not like Minecraft where it's like
1-to-1 almost.
what is 600 seconds? That's 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes
10
to
minutes.
5 minutes. Whereas in Minecraft, it's like
It's 10 minutes to 10 minutes.
no, it's like 20 minutes to 10 minutes or some shit like that.
No, the day-night cycle takes 20 minutes.
Oh,
in
it
Minecraft.
is 1-to-1. Yeah, Minecraft. Yeah.
We just usually figure out a way to set it to something else.
Yeah.
Unless players can be a vampire or benefit from nighttime at all. And then still do that because we've included... I include hammocks in all of my packs. Which just give people the ability to sleep and make it nighttime.
Man, I wish I had a fucking builder's wand right now.
Dude, I have thought several times, man, this game needs a builder's wand.
Like, I just want to expand this plane this direction with a single click. With the materials in my inventory. Though, to be fair, there isn't that, like like Minecraft has an inherent, like when you place a block, there is a inherent delay before you can place another block. This game doesn't have that.
Correct.
So
I was gonna say,
Hightail,
well,
you can place a block as you click, which Minecraft is surprising that it doesn't have. Minecraft has you can only place a block once every like 0.3 seconds or some shit like that, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it makes the fucking difference. At least to me, it does
make a difference.
Me as an FPS player where I like to click heads, I'm like, bang, 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 bang. Like, I know exactly where I want this block to be. I want it to go there, and I don't want there to be a delay. Because if there's a delay, it fucks up where that block is going to end up if I click that block there. Building is so much easier in this game. TLDR. Shut up, Piggy! I'm busy. I found out my ex-BF is a queer. Okay.
What?
Well, that's neat. How do you feel about that, Tenna? That's why he cheated. Okay. Well, cheating is not really. Yeah, it's not really respectable. I feel like the fact that they're queer, however, is not necessarily a part of the problem.
Well, so I think the point was somebody who's not comfortable with who they are and are trying to hide it
Right.
might feel the need to, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, as someone who knows people who have, right? Yeah, that shit happens.
No, he wants to be straight, doesn't know how, cheated in front of my face, and married her and got a kid. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, yeah. No, that's just a... yeah, that's someone who... See, the way that you opened this situation did not make it seem very much like that particular case.
Right.
Yeah, no. that's kind of crazy.
That's insane. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry that you had to deal with that.
I'm sorry that people.
Yeah.
That's the end of that sentence.
At least you know. No, yeah, I mean that is the that's the silver lining, right?
I mean, yeah.
There are certainly some relationships I wish I had that clarity on, that final answer on if they cheated or not. Because I have my evidence, I have my inklings, I have my suspicions, but like they would never admit it to my face, and I don't have any connections to people that they know to be able to tell me if they cheated or not. But I'm like 98% confident that they did. But it will never be a solid yes, they did, and so I'll never have that closure. And that's frustrating. That's a pain. That's a stake in the heart. Yeah. No, I'm happy for you that you did find closure on that. You only did when you dropped a negative review for his law firm on Google. My God, the way that these things happen.
Correct. Ow, bear hit hard.
Don't do that. It hurts.
Correct.
Now, I had what I thought was an incredibly healthy relationship. Both of us very happy to see each other almost every single week, every couple of days. I mean, it kind of seemed like at the time we almost every day we couldn't see each other was hurtful. I mean, that's how it is in a relationship. You want to see them as much as you possibly can. And that's what it was, a healthy fucking relationship as a result. Anytime we did see each other was incredibly healthy. I mean, what we did together was as you would do as partners. And then all of a sudden, I logistically, I died, wasn't able to make it to a convention that she wanted to go to. Thing was there was an anime convention in Boston. I wasn't able to make it logistically. I couldn't afford it because I didn't have a job at the time. But she still wanted to go, and she could go. So I was like, go. I don't want to stop you from going to shit like that. You enjoy it. Go for it. A day into her going to that convention, she stopped texting me. And this is, I mean, we were in a relationship for a year and a half of us texting, not every single day. And I didn't demand, it wasn't a relationship where we like, oh, we had to text each other every single, no, we weren't like that. We understood life happens.
Right.
But it was still like, she was at a convention and she was texting me pictures like every couple of hours of like people that she was talking to, like the places that she went, the booth that she went to, like every single couple of hours she was just like, look who I saw, look what happened. And then all of a sudden she stopped texting me after the first day. And then I would text her and be like, what's going on? And I would get ghosted. Year and a half relationship. and I'm getting ghosted all of a sudden after a convention. I was responding, yes, no, I like, hell yeah. You're looking great, by the way. Like, love the cosplay you're wearing. No, trust me. Being a decent person, actually responding and being conversational. We were having conversations. And then all of a sudden she was just absolutely quiet. And when she came back from that convention, it was, we need to talk. Out of the blue, out of nowhere. And to know the person that I was with kind of helps define it, but I've heard her talk about her past relationships and how she would react to people cheating, and she would never admit herself to cheating. And the way that she broke up with me is, I don't have a reason to break up with you. I just want to break up with you. I just feel like I want to be single. And that, she couldn't give me a definitive reason. She couldn't give me a, I feel like we're falling apart, because we weren't falling apart. We were very healthy. Did you let her walk all over you in the relationship? No. Were you a dick sometimes, at least? No. I'm a decent human being. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Dave, do you think I'm an asshole?
I don't think that's the question.
Women like it when a man can be mean sometimes, not this woman.
I disagree with that, because I'm firmly against leaning into absolutes.
Yeah.
When it comes to relationships, just because people are so different. But I will say that conflict is good for a relationship.
Yeah, no, if you don't have conflict, you don't have conversation, you don't have debate, you don't have compromise. And without compromise, you don't have a healthy relationship. And that by that, I mean, we had a healthy relationship. We had arguments, of course. Because if you don't have arguments, you don't have balance.
No, disagreements.
Right.
I don't necessarily think they need to be arguments. To me, those are very different things.
I say arguments from the legal term. It's not aggressive. Right. It's not aggressive arguments. It is arguments from the perspective of disagreements. Yes. But either way, by all metrics, it was an incredibly healthy, no signs of, on paper. And I've gotten my character opinions from people close to the situation. And people close to the situation are like, I don't know why she wanted to break up with you. And the only supposed quote-unquote evidence that I have is that she went to a convention where, at an anime convention, a lot of shit happens. And all of a sudden, when she came back, everything changed.
All right, so I'm going to challenge your perspective.
Sure.
Because either she cheated on you, which means not everything was hunky-dory, at least from her perspective. Anyway, or she didn't. And genuinely, she felt differently about your relationship than you did. But in either case, there was stuff going on with her that you were unaware of. That is not your fault. That is not your problem. What you can do, though, is stop letting a relationship with a person you're no longer with, and I'd imagine no longer.
Dave, you're talking to me as if this still impacts me, and it doesn't.
Well, no. But I'm saying, like, from a not
this shit was 9 years
from
ago.
a, like, perspective of right. And this isn't for you, but like from a perspective of like if anybody else is dealing with a similar thing, right? You can only control you,
right?
Because I know I've known so many people just so I know a guy who has been single for the last 20 years because he's still pining for his ex. Right? And you hate to fucking see it, and it's always dudes who are just like,
so let me give you perspective.
I'm not saying this is you, Zach. I'm just saying this is
let me give you a specific perspective on this. My parents found so my dad had been going to a bar that he really enjoys out at a local town, and he had been going there for 6 months, and he'd been going there by himself when my mom was down in Florida for taking care of my grandmother because my grandfather passed. She's been taking care of my grandmother to keep her company, etc.
Right.
When my mom came back up,
family stuff, right?
Right. When my mom came back up and went to the same bar my dad went to for the past 6 months, my mom immediately clocked the person that my dad had identified as, oh, she serves me every single time I'm here. My mom said, that's Zach's ex-girlfriend. And so my dad didn't have any fucking clue that it was my ex. And my mom immediately clocked her ass and like talked to her and was like, are you? Yeah, I am. And she was like, yes, I am, Mrs. Hill. Like that kind of, I know who she's like always so proper. But my mom to me was like, hey, did you know that? Yes, I know she works there. Did you know that dad yeah, I know that dad goes there. Like, I was like, fucking, y'all chill out. My mom was like, you know, she, maybe she might be single. Like, do you want me to? No, mom, don't. Just fucking, it's all right. Just make it the connection that you guys have. Just leave it at that. I don't need to, don't bring me to your fucking bar. I don't need to rekindle any fucking thing. Just leave it as is.
Right. Oh, dude, I fucking...
Cheating didn't happen. There's no confidence that cheating did or didn't happen. And I have people who know her that are friends with me. I have friends with me and her that have said, with my explanation of what happened from my perspective and her perspective, that have been like, yeah, maybe she could have cheated. So, you know, that's like...
That's super possible. As a person who's been to many conventions, yeah, shit happens.
Shit happens. I get it. I understand. Conventions are horny. They are.
Correct. Except church conventions. Well, okay, it depends on which one it is. If it's like the men's conferences, those don't get very horny. Those people usually go to those because they got horny previously and it was a problem.
Yeah.
Right?
That's called soaking, Dave.
No. That's something else. Entirely.
No, this was an anime convention. She went in cosplay. I forget what she went as. I think she went as like a budget Zelda, if I remember right. But you know how I said that I like girls in elf ears? The Elfier
Yeah.
stayed on.
Fun.
God damn it! I keep picking up my fucking trash axes that I want to get rid of.
I finally found a hole, threw mine down the hole, and then capped the hole.
I really
need to find a place to.
We can
live.
both just build a trash can. That's a mod that I've specifically added. We can both just do that, and I keep forgetting. Oh, it does take some iron. It does. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Yeah.
I have copper.
I need to hit a cave up. I've barely cave dove.
Oh, I got mine claiming some marble.
I barely have a. I don't know. My focus on what to do this round is completely. What the fuck?
Because
I
you
feel
usually
like I
dig
got-
into the side of a hill.
Yeah, no, but I thought I got more wood than just fucking 57 logs. Jesus Christ. I have had a partner switch sides after I broke up with them. Or after they broke up with me, rather, actually. That was interesting.
I stopped dating a woman once because I found out she was also dating a different woman.
Oh.
And then that woman, and then they dated for a couple of weeks, and then that woman broke up with her to date me.
You know, my first ever relationship lasted 2 months long. And after 2 months, basically on the fucking dot, she broke up with me. And then I was devastated. I didn't know how the fuck to feel. First relationship, devastated. The heart eviscerated. You know, fucking. I was freshman year of high school, emotions at peak puberty. You know, that shit happens. You can't help but feel in those situations. As much as I look back and I go, "What the fuck do you feel that much for, bitch?" Like, you know, it happens.
Why are you such a hoe? Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And like 3 months later, and she's dating a woman, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, well, I mean, you could have just fucking said, you know, like,
yeah, like that.
I mean,
that makes me feel, well, a little better, maybe not a lot better, because like, I don't want to get a reputation, but like,
I was legitimately just like, I mean, good for, no, actually, like, good for you. Like, I mean, but you could have just let me know that that was part of the reason why.
Right.
But that's high school? Yeah. No, that is high school. People are discovering themselves. I mean, my relationship after that was with someone in the process of transitioning or identifying themselves as transitioning. So, you know what? Shit happens.
I need my wobble. Where is Bonnie?
No, my relationship after that, when we got into the relationship, it was kind of a strange opener to the relationship. Like, it wasn't like, oh, we're dating now, or hey, you want to be my girlfriend? Oh, yeah, sure. It was just kind of, we happened to be like, oh, we're like hanging out together, and oh, we're kissing now. Oh, okay, all right. And then, like, after that, it turned into a conversation of them bringing up to me, like, I'm not exactly comfortable with the identity of being a woman. And it's like, all right, I'm all right with that. I mean, I fuck with you, and you're awesome, and this is, it doesn't really matter, like, my opinion on certain, like, I'm just here. I'm down to keep on going if you're down to keep on. And they were like, yeah, let's keep on going. And yeah, I mean, that's just how that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, not that conversation was that casual. It really wasn't, but.
Right. Well, because I mean, that's a stressful situation for folk in a lot of ways.
That's why I if someone were to ask me my identity, I really don't like putting a label on my attraction, but I do identify as pansexual because I just, like, listen, you're already here. I'm already here. Like, I don't care what you got. I don't care what you feel. I don't care what you are about. I'm just about it. Sounds like a man thing to say. Have you ever met a guy that is straight? Yes, I've met plenty, but doesn't know how to act straight. Doesn't know how to act straight.
Oh, hi. I'm the gayest straight man you'll ever meet.
No, you like boobies. That's easy enough. No,
I mean, every gay man I've ever met has also liked boobies.
Nah, it's different. No, you're a dude who knows how to act straight. Have I ever met a dude that doesn't know how to act straight? I don't think I mean, maybe I can think of maybe one person possibly, but I don't really think of people in terms of what their interests are. I need to make some torches. Tell me some stories straight to a woman. What does that mean? I don't understand that. How to be straight with a woman in a... You want me to tell you a story how to be straight with a woman in a heterosexual relationship? That's... It's not like there's a formula to it. It's not something I can do. I'm not some love guru. Legitimately,
all right, what you're going to want to do, regardless of who your partner is pay attention to them. And if you're paying attention, there will be cues that let you know. And if you don't know, ask.
That was like in college, I mean, as everyone, not as everyone does, but as a lot of people do, when I went into college, I removed my fucking prude filters that I had on myself and just said, I'm just gonna fucking have fun with what I have fun with, and had a lot of opportunities put on top of my plate in college that got me into a lot of trouble. But I wouldn't say that there's like a formula to getting people, because guess what? I didn't get people. I'm single. I didn't get someone, you know? Like, all that shit was temporary and is impossible to say is like actually a worthwhile like thing to perform. He even told me on the second date he had a threesome. Okay, that's bragging on the second date about sexual quote-unquote trophies like that is that's a bit sus. The way that I approach someone that I'm looking to be in a relationship with, if they ask me questions, I will be 100% wholeheartedly honest with them. But I won't be revealing of information that... No, I can't even say that. I'm an incredibly honest person. I'm an open book with people. If they ask.
Ethically horny.
And ethically horny, yeah. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Archer, Archer, uh-oh, about to die. Uh-oh. Shit. 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 Fuck off. Fuck off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuck off. Shit. But if I was to be on a second date and be like, yeah, there was just one time I had a threesome. It was awesome. Like, that's, no, that's bad.
That's fucking weird, yeah.
That's weird.
Don't do that.
He also mimicked the Terminator's voice in the car with me once.
I mean, that's
he
some
just making
shit I
a
would
reference?
do.
That's just a vocal, like, stem at that point. It could be. It could be. Not arguing that it wasn't anything weird, but that could just be a vocal stem, because that is just a thing that people do. That's something that I do and Dave does. It's just a vocal, like, I will be back.
I'll be back.
Although more commonly for me, it's oh boy.
Oh boy. I have a lot of vocal stems from movies.
Another one that every time I say it, I have to explain the entire scene. So I'm just gonna set it up. Guy falls off of bridge into back of pickup truck, or back of dump truck with like trash in it.
Mm-hmm.
Guys working on telephone wire are black. Guy passes underneath. It's John Cusack, the whitest of white people. And guy on the telephone pole says, "Man, it's a shame when people be throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that." And so I will just randomly say, "Man, it's a shame when people be throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that." When and it always comes to mind when like somebody's been disregarded.
Yeah.
Right? And so I'll say it, and then people will just kind of look at me like, "The fuck is wrong with you?" So that's fun.
God damn.
It's such a good movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it, and chat, if you haven't seen it,
The problem is he was super hot, and here's the thing: I've met real men. Okay, well, quote unquote real men. They're usually white. He was an albino Indian, by the way. I'm 1/16th Indian, by the way. American Indian. The real men, they're straight up no games. I don't understand the kind of people that say that they play games. Like, I don't know a single person that says that they play games.
I do. I know quite a few.
I guess I just don't associate with those people that do. Then
You were
Because
born in a different era. My generation was inundated with people telling you, like, I was in high school when negging was cool. Never thought negging was cool, but just to kind of give you an idea. So it was sort of an inescapable normalcy while I was in high school. It was for a very short amount of time that was the case, but it unfortunately stained a lot of people's perceptions forever, especially people in my specific sort of 4 or 5 year age group. It sucked.
wait, hang on. No shit. And they go down on women first. The albino did not do that. He never went down on me at all, ever. See, I don't get that.
I also don't understand that.
You expect them to go down on you, but you don't go down on them? Like, I went... I was the first one to go down.
Correct. Correct.
Hang on.
I'm
have
hungry.
a grave somewhere. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello, my dead body.
I think I'm building the Temple of Time on accident.
Oh, okay. On accident?
Yeah. I just looked and I went, oh, this is like the Temple of Time, but small.
Men have to. It's the law, especially. Here's the thing. I'm one of those rare people that don't like, not that I don't like. I guess maybe because I'm cut, I don't have the same, like, desire to be gone down on, I guess, as a dude. I would rather be the one eating than be ate.
I'm also not a huge, like, I don't dislike oral, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
I
don't know that that's what defines a man. I think that's just a decent person. I'm not necessarily. I mean, that's just preference at that point. What Dave and I are explaining is preference.
Wait, Alta Motors? GTA RP?
Goes to me when I said good luck in Utah because he was there for a summit. For a while on Facebook, he had some public posts from years back where it was there for a while. And now, since yesterday, he took it all away. Hold up. There's a lot going on here. So he deleted his Facebook. He deleted all his shit on Facebook. He said he owes you dinner when he texted you weeks ago. I mean, I would consider that to be there's something there, for sure. Like, if I were to tell someone I owe you food or beverage, if I owe someone, as a dude, I owe someone food or beverage, a dinner or a beer, I pay that fucking debt. That's not a debt I take lightly.
And it's one of those things where it's like, hey man, you know, if you come help me out today, you know, I will feed you lunch or whatever. Like, I am feeding you lunch. You are not leaving until you eat.
No, you're going to. Your stomach will be filled by my dollar. Yes. Yeah.
And it might be some frozen pizzas I put in or some shit I throw on the barbecue, right?
Right.
But like, if I tell you I'm going to feed you, I'm going to feed you.
Yeah. No, I agree. No, I'm no cook. You know me, Dave. I'm no cook. Listen, I'm going to buy us some fucking pizzas. Oh, you don't want pizzas. You want Firehouse. We're going to get Firehouse subs. Like, that's what it's like.
Yo, okay. I've had Firehouse subs one time. Pretty fucking good. Good.
It does hit, especially when you're like, it's a day of like you're moving. If you're moving, doing a lot of physical labor, Firehouse sub hits.
But if you ain't doing shit all day, Subway.
Yeah. Subway. Subway is you're hanging out with, you're just fucking chilling at home and you don't know what. No, okay. Listen, if you're anywhere besides the New York corridor, like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, if you're anywhere besides any of those places, Subway is fine. But if you're in any of those places, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, you gotta have like either Hoagie Haven or Wawa. And that's the sit at home and fuck around and be fucking do nothings meal. Is Hoagie Haven or Wawa? Wawa fucking hits. Wawa hits that you're just fucking, oh, we're chilling tonight. That's Wawa's so good.
And if you got a local deli, right? Check them out.
Yeah.
Check them out.
We got D'Angelo's up here. It's all right. It's all right.
There's a couple of them. I can never remember their names, but there's a Polish deli that's fucking really, really good.
It does when you're drunk. I have in New Jersey pull up to a Wawa from the back of the car was a two-seater that just so happened to have some space in the back, but it didn't have enough space for me, so I was in the trunk. So I climbed out of the trunk of a two-seater front-wheel drive sports car that barely had back seats, and we had 5 people showing up to a Wawa. Most of us drunk, one reasonably able to drive. I'll just leave it at that. It was a great time.
Hey Zach, you want to come put a map marker on my place, and also you want to come check the dumb shit I just started doing out?
I don't know where you're at. So hang on. Let me delete my own death markers, and then I can teleport you to you with admin probably.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good shout.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
What you got going on here? Little. You like a good foyer going on here? Foyer?
And there's this grand entrance hall.
Yeah, I mean it's foyer.
Yeah.
Grand foyer. Where are you at? Oh, you're northeast from spawn?
Sure.
Great map marker, Dave.
So here's the thing. The map isn't mapping everything for me like it was anymore.
Explain.
And I don't know how to... Okay, so before...
Share your screen. Share your screen. How about that? Yeah.
So before, because of the map mod we had, anywhere you've been,
you could see persistent. Yep. No, it resets. It resets to be where you've been locally only. Because it was running into memory issues.
Right.
Because
but today this session, I went from spawn to here, and spawn isn't on my map. Nothing's on my map except for the area immediately. So it's not working at all.
Because the Better Map plugin was loading chunks to keep them in your map. So it was a memory leak program by default. Yes. So they've
that's
tailored
a bad way
in,
to do that.
They've tailored it in to be like, no, it'll only show recent history. If you were to suddenly start to move to the northeast or north or whatever, you could see a drag line of your map history. But if you were to then stay in that position, it would then catch up and you would only see the circle around you. If that makes sense. Like, let me show this on stream. I'll go into creative. So if I go over here, right? So the map starts to expand. But then, it resets. You see that? Because I spawned too many new chunks. It resets. It goes, oh, no, that's too many. I go over here. Bang, it resets.
Gotcha. So what I'm hearing is we need...
There may be a way around that. There may be a config I can change for that. That might be... I don't know. I'll have to look into that because I've noticed this myself, and so I've explained this through my own observation. I haven't explained like I don't know if this is like an intended like feature response of the mod, but like for right now, it is what it is, and I'm not really complaining.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I just had noticed the behavior had changed and wanted to make sure that that was known.
Also, you should be able to set your own waypoints.
Yeah, I figured, but...
Right. Now, I've done a lot of crazy drunk shit in Jersey that I haven't done locally.
Which is probably for the best.
Some of it I don't know what the statute of limitations are on, so I'm not going to explain. Is what it is. Some stories are left for the archives. Oh, see, yeah, we're going to have snow. This entire weekend is going to be snowing still throughout tonight, but the plowers are out right now. They're
Nice.
good. I had a buddy that was like, I don't understand why our neighbors are out shoveling their driveway when it's going to continue to snow for the next 6 hours. And I'm like, how long has it been snowing? 4 hours. Well, that's why they're shoveling. Listen, there's a difference between shoveling 4 hours worth of snow versus 10 hours worth of snow. And I tried to explain to my friend, you should probably also be out there with them. Oh, but we got a snowblower that does all the... Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you got a snowblower, who fucking cares?
Yeah, I mean, fucking, yeah.
As long as your snowblower works. And I mean, it sounds like he's pretty confident that he knows the snowblower works.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How long are y'all staying up for? I'm not going to be up for too much longer, honestly.
I'm also same.
Oop. I am definitely feeling the pressure of nighttime. I do wish that this game had a, like... I don't know how they would do that. If I'm placing shingles, like, put the shingles up in order and angle of the shingles I want. I shouldn't have to put down a block to put shingles on top of that block. Though, I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should have to do that. I guess... Yeah, maybe I should have to do that. Alright, fair enough. I'll be a fat little chungus and be alright with that. I'll be a fat little lol cow. Shut up! Shut up, you piggy!
Wow.
Not you.
Man, I really like the texture variance among the same block types that they automatically include, too.
A piggy oinked at me. And I was upset by it. I really... so, right now, I'm designing a house entirely based off of just raw wood. I do want to... I was hoping I'd be able to make it off of, like, azure wood. But azure wood doesn't have any design structure to it. There's no azure planks. There's no azure...
anything, really. Yeah.
Roof tiles, yeah. So I was upset by that. So I'm building in the azure forest, or, like, a little sub-azure area. And I want to make my shit, like, azure-like. But I'm going to have to work on that later out of, like, stone or out of, like, some sort of magic material. I'll have to figure that out because the game doesn't really have an option for that. At least for right now, without mods.
Right.
I really should start planting. Do I have any saplings? No, I haven't got any saplings. Rude. It's rude of me that I haven't gotten saplings. It's rude of me. Oh, that's a bear! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Oh, my God!
Oh shit, and fucking pissing damn. The shit is.
Run away, piggy! Run away! I think I'm good. Right. All right.
Oh.
All this just to try and fucking build a roof on my base. Man, roofs are so expensive.
Yeah, can be.
Thankfully, you can jump up 2 blocks at a time. Oh, right. No, I needed more. Hang on. Oh, you can't reverse roof shingles into blocks? Oh, that's rude. Oh, that's rude. Whatever. I'm going to have a lot more spare shingles. That's what that means. Oh, whoopsie. I have 400 roof shingles that I don't fucking need. Because I thought I could turn them back into wood plank blocks. Guess not.
Yep. No.
Oh.
Thanks, Rain.
See, it's raining for you. It's not raining for me.
We're in different biomes.
Yeah, that's... You know, in Minecraft, weather events just happened regardless of biome.
There are mods that can make it biome dependent in Minecraft, but yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
in
I
this,
mean,
it
sure.
feels like weather's biome. it genuinely feels like the weather is truly biome dependent, because I've transitioned from one biome where it was raining to another where it was windy, and then
Where it was
back
not,
and
yeah.
it was raining still. And I'm like, okay, so that's just actually doing the thing.
Whereas in Minecraft, if you go from one biome where it's raining into a snowy biome and it's snowing, and then you go back to the raining biome and it's still raining, and then if you go into the desert biome, it's no longer raining, and then you go back to the biome where it was raining and it's still raining. Yeah.
That's all the same event. Right. It's like the same weather event, but triggered by different weather conditions, which I suppose they could have a really sophisticated system that's what they're doing here. And they just, raining in one biome is windy in another, is sunny in another, is a storm in another.
I wonder if it's a random tick event that in a particular biome, that the tick event eventually triggers a weather event based off of that random tick. Like, maybe? I don't know.
Right. No, exactly. Something along those lines, though, is also what I'm thinking.
If I put will the roof crisscross? No, it won't. You can't have... Okay, so you can't single block roof shingle. Unless there's just a flat roof shingle block.
There is, yep.
Yeah, but I can't convert roof shingles I already have into that block.
Also correct.
I'm annoyed with this.
I mean, you're loud.
Mostly because I don't have, like, I haven't been collecting. The game hasn't been giving me saplings for the trees I've been chopping. So I've been chopping trees without, like, any potential for refill.
Right, because you get saplings by building saplings in the farming station.
No, you get saplings by digging out the roots of trees, typically. But
see, I've dug out the roots of every tree I've done, and I haven't found a sapling yet.
It's rare. It is rare. But I feel like the vein miner add-on is not adding that probability to the vein mining. Also, my axe is about to break. I don't know why I fucking went out. Bless you.
Thank you. I'm gonna wind up being an alchemist again.
By the way, the Skytail mod did add a lot of alchemy stuff.
Did it? Nice.
Yeah, then like today.
Nice. Ow, itch, bad. Well, because I've already found fucking probably 5 or 6 blood roses.
Vein miner for trees works. I was getting plenty of saplings. I don't have any sap. Am I blind? Do I not? Am I not seeing the I'm not getting any saplings. Is your inventory full? No. I got empty space. Like, no sapling out of all of that. Not a single fucking sap. Like, is there a search? There's no sapling here in my inventory. You just watched me clear an entire tree, every block of it. With vein miner. Not a single sapling. Nothing. Anyways. Nope. Oh, those are different orientations. Oh, motherfucker. Me when the roof tiles I'm placing are a different orientation than what they're supposed to be.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I do that shit all the time.
If you tap R, you can rotate them. How you... Wait, is that after placing them? Oh, no, it's before placing them. Oh!
Really?
Oh! You can tap R before placing a block to choose rotation.
That's incredible.
Foot, you're a god. That's... Oh. Holy shit. Okay, but you can't do it after the fact. That's just me being a dumbass. Right. 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 Right.
I like that there's a bed that I can make out of grass.
I'll make your ass out of grass.
That's weird.
No, it's not. You're weird.
Okay.
I may have hyperfixated on our house a bit. No, that's entirely fair. I mean, this is the kind of game to do that kind of shit on. Also, I really wish I had more variety to my fucking house and just building it as a fucking L right now, but I don't. I need stone. I need stone. But I don't want regular stone. I want stone.
Foot, you should come see what I'm starting with, and there will eventually be rooms added off to the sides, I'm sure. And the castle will grow and expand.
They can see it right now. They're seeing your Discord screen share.
Oh, nice. So there'll be stairs here, and I think I'm probably going to end up foresting the rest of this forest, but I just need to get copper tools first. Because I'm going to build like a little structure out here that might end up becoming a tower, but that opens up down into like a dock pier thing here on the river.
Yeah, like a tower dock. Yeah.
Think like Markarth.
Yeah.
Not Markarth, Winterhold.
Yeah,
Winterhold.
I know what you're talking about. Like, Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
An Elder Scrolls tower dock. Yeah.
Right. And it'll extend out that way and that way, I'm sure. But for now, it's kind of small because, you know, I'm building it out of marble for some reason.
Where'd you get all that marble from?
So, you know the broken weird things that are attached to the waygate structures? I disassembled exactly one of those and got all of this.
Did you choose... Okay, no, look at the ground. Did you choose which blocks would be broken textured and which ones weren't?
No, that's what I was talking about.
Okay, that's crazy.
And the slight discoloration and all that? Yeah, that just natively did that. You can build a hammer. I think I can make it. Builder's hammer, right? Either the crude one or the iron one. And then you can smack blocks to switch them between their different...
Switch the textures, yeah.
Options, yeah. But yeah, no. So I just
that's sick. That like I love the cracked like randomized like that's the kind of shit that like. Okay, of course, in Minecraft, you would have to custom tailor every custom cracked block in the fucking floor. Meanwhile, here, you don't have to fucking worry about it, and it just looks good.
Right. The problem is, if you want the floor to be immaculate and solid.
Right. Yeah. Which is typically the opposite of what people want with this kind of thing.
Right, exactly.
Unless you're like a scenario designer, like a script designer, or a campaign designer,
then you can paint with the exact texture you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're doing that, then you can say, I want this exact block painted here instead of like the creative adventure, like randomized shit.
Right. I am eventually going to have actual stairs here, and then the stairs will come up here, and then there'll be more stairs, and it'll kind of spiral up to another floor.
Good luck with those corners.
Man, it sucks.
Because I will say, I just discovered, you can't exactly, I'll just, hang on. Roof corner.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Some corner blocks just don't fucking work. They just don't.
Correct.
Man, I really need to fucking fancy this up in some different way than just this, though. I'm never. Here's my problem with building an above ground base. Is I'm never happy with it. I'm never satisfied with it, and I'm not smart enough to fucking figure out how to be happy with it. I piss myself off with above ground bases, which is why I always settle for below ground bases, because I don't piss myself off with them.
What direction are you from me? I have no idea. The waypoints don't exist. Other than mine in my bed.
South.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I'm south and barely east from Foot and Luan's waypoint.
I can't see their waypoint either.
Okay. I see. Hang on. I'm jumping around. Hold up. I am how do I explain this? Okay. Do you see my screen share?
Yes.
Do you see my mouse drags?
Yes.
This is between me and you. The bottom right is me.
Okay.
The top left is you.
Oh. I probably...
Here.
Oh, I can make map markers.
There are you. You see on here? This is you.
Yeah.
And then if I teleport here, you see me.
Yep.
Very close.
So I need to go...
Oh, there we go. I got both of us. I got both of us in the same teleport. There you go. Jesus Christ. It should be easier. But it isn't. That's fine. I want to get into fishing so bad. I say that because I currently know I'm underwater. Ooh, is that gold? Is that fucking...
Yep. Yes. I noticed earlier, as I was looking for...
Okay, vein miner doesn't work underwater. That's fine.
It does if your feet are touching the floor. Which is really hard to do in the water.
I'm holding control and alt, and it's not working. Why the fuck is there gold at the bottom of rivers?
Haven't you ever heard of panning for gold?
No, yeah, of course, but that doesn't mean the entire deposits of gold exist in the bottoms of rivers.
No, but in lieu of a panning mechanic.
Anyways. Oh! Oops. Well, thankfully I have hundreds of shingles to replace the shingle I accidentally broke. Thank God.
Right?
You know, from all the shingles that I accidentally produced. All right.
I'm going around this lake instead of through it. It's freaking me out.
Fair. Wait, why are you headed to me?
Because I want to see your place.
Oh, it's nothing impressive at all.
I know. But still. It's the neighborly thing. And you went to all that trouble to make the roof.
Yeah, and I want to go through much more trouble to make much more better things. Looks like ass right now. You're making me freak out like I gotta clean up the place.
Okay, fine. I will go else. I needed to come this way anyway.
I gotta hire a maid. I gotta hang on. No, I gotta hire a maid. Okay, hang on. I gotta call my cousin. Hang on. Move my shit out. Oh wait, that's actually damn. Hold up. That's a good fucking window view. Hang on, look at my Discord.
Yeah, that is good.
Holy
that's real
shit. That's kind of insane. Hold up. Oh Jesus Christ. I may have landed on something. Oh.
I landed on Plymouth Rock with my ancestors in 6 weeks from now. I'll have to figure out more of this later. I'm thinking, Dave. I'm going to call it there. I'm thinking I'm done. Same. Have a good night.
I want to get back to this when I'm of more sound mind and not exhausted and tired and drunk.
Agree. But for me one instead of for you one.
Right.
Okay,
Also, high fishing had an update, and I don't want to touch fishing until I update high fishing because holy shit, okay, high fishing as a mod has received the most updates of any other mod that actually contains substance. Every single update to high fishing has been like added more rewards, added more fish, added more like ability to like leaderboard yourself, added more like it's insane.
And they include bug fixes as well.
It's insane. The high fishing mod team has been fucking crazy, and big respect. Holy shit. Because every other mod has been like patched to this version. patch to this version. Patch if that at all. Anyways, sorry. It's just like a lot of mods are just like updated to hotfix this, updated to hotfix this. No bug fixes whatsoever. Meanwhile, I know you got fucking bugs.
Right.
Anyways. All right. Well, Dave, you have a good night.
You too, brother man.
Peace out.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
All right, chat. That's going to be it from me this evening. I should be live tomorrow doing some cyberpunk. Continuing the cyber. Yeah, hopefully I get fucking close to the end of the cyberpunk story at this point. Like, Jesus Christ. I might as well. Like, I'm close enough at this point. Like, Jesus. Like, you know, we're right fucking there. It's bound to happen. But anyways, as for this evening, folks, that's going to be it from me. Yeah, I should be live tomorrow doing some cyberpunk. We're going to pause whatever music I was currently listening to and do my outro. Folks, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evening or afternoon or morning or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are in the world. I hope you all have a good one. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are doing healthy. I hope you all are staying hydrated and you know, doing your shit, staying stretched and exercised and all that shit. I hope you all are doing well, and I hope to see you guys all again next time. Adios.